Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Baby, tell me how the moon.
Y'all, season 3 production is getting ready to wrap, and we are getting new information by the minute. Let's talk about this episode 16 synopsis. Okay, so you know how I do. I'm going to read the synopsis for you and then break it down line by line and tell you what I think it means and what I think is going to happen. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Erica Vane and I post new All American videos every day, sometimes twice a day. And you should really join the tribe by hitting subscribe. I think you're going to love it here. And yes, I'm telling you before I even get into the video so that you can hit that subscribe button, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Go throughout the video as a part of the tribe and then post your comments at the end and you are already connected, okay? Okay. Let me get into it. No op left behind. Uncertain future. As Spencer's high school football career is coming to an end, he starts to imagine what his future might look like. Jordan grows concerned about his football future, and Asher gets upset when he discovers that Montez has been keeping something from him. Grace tries to have a nice evening after learning some good news, but Dillon finds a way to mess it up. Meanwhile, the group holds a Friendsgiving at Layla's, but not everyone seems to receive a friendly welcome. Behling, Olivia, Patience, Coop, and Laura will also be in this episode. Okay, y'all. So Friendsgiving already lets us know it's going to be in November. So this season is tracking like seasons past. And the first season of All American started in the fall of Spencer's junior year, and then second season was in the spring, and then we skipped over summer, and then season 3 started in the fall when they went back to school. And it looks like we're coming to the end of fall. So even though a lot of people have speculated, I literally thought this from the beginning, but then they started moving really fast and then slowing down, and then they didn't show the homecoming dance, so then everyone was like, oh, well, maybe they didn't show homecoming because they're going to show prom. We started to think that they were going to get through their senior year in this season, but that is not the case. This was actually confirmed by Westbrook because she rapped yesterday on set and she was posting on Instagram stories and actually was talking to Jeffrey, who plays Simone, and they were confirming like, oh, I'll see you in season 4 filming. And there was a little moment where she was like, oh, well, wait, are you gonna be here? Because of course Simone is going to All American Homecoming, but Simone will be back for season 4 before making the transition completely over to All American Homecoming, and they just kind of confirmed that. And Simone, or Jeffrey, who plays Simone, in the little clip said, yeah, I gotta still graduate and do this and do that. So there's still a bunch of things that this group is going to have to do before their high school days are over. Which tracks? So honestly, y'all, I think that we're going to get the season 4 of All American. It's going to premiere probably in October. We know that they're going right back into production after probably about a month and a half off. They're going to go right back into production so that they can get back on schedule, their normal release schedule. As everyone knows, because of the pandemic last year, everything was pushed back and thrown off, and a lot of schedules were changed. But now that, you know, we all have vaccines and treatments and things are getting better, things are opening back up, a lot of productions are getting back and studios are getting back onto their regular schedules. So I think we can really look forward to seeing season 4 of All American in October. We will be getting All American season 3 on Netflix July 27th, and I'm working right now to plan my rewatch parties for that because my original rewatch parties was lit, and if the season 1 and 2 rewatches were lit, I can only imagine what's going to go down on these season 3 rewatches. So be sure to be subscribed to the channel as well as get on my email list. I'll put the link in the description box down below so that you can make sure that you're in the know when I post about the rewatches so that you can get in on that. We always do a private Zoom as well as a teleparty, and it's really, really fun. Like, it's a really great time, and we literally will sit, watch TV and kiki like we're sitting next to each other, enjoying our favorite show together. So that will all be linked in the description box down below. But let's talk about episode 16, No Op Left Behind. All right, so as Spencer's high school football career is coming to an end, he starts to imagine what his future might look like. Okay, so many people hit me up when this synopsis dropped. And again, shout out to y'all for sending me this. I know when my phone starts blowing up that, oh, some new information has been released. And my friends, my subbies, my supporters, they got me on the info tip. But so many of y'all hit me up and was like, oh man, Crenshaw loses because look at what the synopsis says. So then when I read it, I was like, well, where does it say that? It does not say that at all, and y'all literally jump to conclusions, child. That's one thing y'all gonna do is jump to conclusions. I think when it says that, Spencer is imagining what his future might look like, I think he's thinking about what college recruits are on the table. What offers do he have on the table? I think that Crenshaw is still in it. It's just that they might be approaching the last game of the season, so they might be approaching the the state championship game. Because I do think that they're going to beat Westlake. They're going to play whoever comes after Westlake and beat them. I do think that we're going to wind up seeing Beverly Hills versus Crenshaw as the rematch that they've been waiting for, and then of course for the state title, and then bragging rights. And then we didn't get to see, or they didn't get to do the scrimmage, or at least we didn't get to see it. So I definitely think that we're going to have that moment on screen. I really do not believe that this line means that Crenshaw lost at all. I think that it's just you get down to the end and you realize that all right, so I'm trying to see how I can explain this, because I felt the same way when I was in high school and I was going to college. I actually played basketball and volleyball in college. Like, I was a two-sport athlete. And in my high school days, when I was coming down to the end of my seasons and my senior seasons, there's something that comes over you where you start to realize, like, dang, I only have this many games left. Dang, I only have this many days left. Even of high school period, you like, oh, I only have this many days left, and then everything changes. Or at least that's how I was. So I think that that's what this speaks to. I think that Spencer's just realizing, like, yo, he's coming up on probably the last 2 games of his high school career, and then he has to start all over in college, and things will be completely different. And if he hasn't made by now he should have confirmed, because child, when I tell you my senior year, I confirmed where I was going so early on in the season because I didn't want the stress of it. Like, I accepted the scholarship. Like, I think I got my offer as soon as it was open once you're a senior, because there's NCAA rules and stuff around recruiting and all of that. That stuff is real. So when we see that in the show, that stuff is real. But when I tell you the first eligible day for me to actually be able to have official communications and got my offer, I feel like I signed 4 or 5 days later, and I was like, yeah, I'm done, because I don't like the whole uncertainty thing, and I just wanted to go where I wanted to go, get my money and my scholarship, know what team I was going to play for, and keep it moving. But Spencer is in a different case because he's coming towards the end of his season. He still has yet to commit to any place. He has not signed anywhere. He has not committed to anywhere. It's his senior year. So at any moment, he could sign and commit to any school. But I think that that's going to also be something that's weighing on him. All right, and the next line is like a 2-parter, so I'm going to break it up even more. Jordan grows concerned about his football future. You should be, sir, because you didn't even start taking it seriously until about a minute and a half ago. So cut it out. Can we please just know what's happening with him and Simone? Because I honestly do not care about Jordan's football future. I care about his life. Okay? Yes, Jordan is out. He's supposed to be out for the rest of the season, but we know he wanted Spencer to train him, like, on the off time and help him get back in good shape and playing condition. I don't know how Spencer's supposed to help with that when what you have going on is all in your brain, sir, and mental, and could be life-threatening. But okay, this is what we're gonna do. All right, he should be worried. If he really does want to get a college scholarship, then this is the time to secure the last minute one that he could, and because he has yet to also commit anywhere or really receive any kind of offers. We have not heard anything about Jordan being recruited or hearing any interest from any schools. The one recruiting trip that he went on as a guest of Spence's to UCLA last season. So I mean, he should be worried if football is something that he really wants to take seriously. But then they also have spring ball. Like, Jordan cannot finish the season and still come back for like spring ball and go on tryouts. Like, colleges also have tryouts that you can do, that you can set up. You can go and visit. You can just do different things. So there's ways around getting scholarships and getting, placed with a college team. I think that Jordan needs to worry about his life right now and his head and make sure that he's actually stable and good to go, because he was really playing with his life with this whole concussion thing and completely ignoring it. But this line literally just means that he is getting worried, as he should, because he's in a very uncertain position, and that's understandable that you would be concerned about that. I think he should more so be concerned about his life, though, because I don't know, did Jordan ever say he wants to be an NFL quarterback? I cannot remember. I will have to go back and see when I saw Jordan actually say he dreams of going to the NFL, because Spencer dreams of being in the NFL. I feel like Jordan dreams of making Billy proud, and that's it. And you already done that, so now it's time to find some new dreams, Jordan. And child, Asher, now that he then, found his groove on his team, Montez likes him, he's made this shift, he feeling mad comfortable, and he gets upset when he discovers that Montez is keeping something from him. I don't know what Montez could be keeping from him. I think they have a very weird but a relationship that works. And maybe I'm just saying weird because I'm so judgmental of Asher and the fact that someone just really loves him and is invested in him like I believe Montez is. It just kind of makes me look at him like, girl, why? Even though I do think that Asher has definitely stepped up and shown improved and, passed a lot of her tests. So I get it, girl, but he's still also Asher. Maybe season 4, I'll let Asher live a little bit. He's just done so many things that I'm just like, sir, absolutely not, sir. But let me see, what could this be? What could Asher be upset about? I mean, she's already changed his position. She would tell him if he was getting scholarship offers or interest from schools. Yeah, I don't know. Drop that in the comment section and tell me what y'all think Asher's pissed about. Maybe it's also because I don't care when Asher's pissed, but y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all think. And then, of course, I'll be sure to update this on my preview video as well as my episode 16 predictions once we get those trailers. Grace tries to have a nice evening after learning some good news, but Dillon finds a way to mess it up. Child, this could be anything. And I really got excited when I first saw it because I was like, oh, Grace and Carter are on a date. Let me call him by his first name. Grace and D'Angelo go on a date. They are celebrating something. Maybe he announces that he's going to stay on as principal and he's not going to shut down South Crenshaw. And maybe he asks her to join the freaking team, become a teacher or administrator at the school or something, now that she has graduated, and they're going to celebrate. And Dillon like, that is my girl's father. You ain't doing that. So he probably tries to do a little parent trap type of thing. I could get with that storyline. That's all I got for y'all. What y'all think? I think that that's cute. I would love to see that play out. And everybody's like, Spencer's gonna have all the smoke for D'Angelo, but maybe Dillon's gonna be the one with the smoke for D'Angelo. That's what I think it is, y'all. Meanwhile, the group holds a Friendsgiving at Layla, but not everyone seems to receive a friendly welcome. Child, this got Carrie written all over it. Y'all know I've been screaming Carrie ever since it's been announced that Sis is going to be reoccurring. If you haven't already, I did a video, Don't Get Carried Away with the Drama, talking about she's going to be reoccurring in the rest of the episodes of this season, and then all of my thoughts around the things that she might do the rest of this season, child. And I definitely think that she's busted in on this Friendsgiving, and she is not giving friendly, she is not giving cordial. I'm sure, I'm 100% sure that Layla told her what happened with Spencer and Olivia, and now Carrie got smoke for them, and she's bringing that smoke to the Friendsgiving. But they need to not mess up Patience's Friendsgiving, because I did a video where I broke down an interview that the showrunner NK did with TV Line, and she talks about how this Friendsgiving idea was Patience's idea because she wanted to get everybody back together. She felt like everybody was kind of isolated and off in their own little pods or whatever, and she wanted to get everybody back together and start to heal some relationships and things like that. And Carrie, ain't nobody got time, because we need this group to get it together. If they're not going to go out and find new friends, better friends, then they need to fix these friendships that they got, because I'm tired, okay? I'm tired of Spencer and Coop not talking. I'm not tired of Spencer and Layla not talking, but I'm ready for them to talk. If Layla and Olivia gonna be sitting on the couch watching Spencer play football or take a knee or I don't know, knit or whatever he gonna do, then I definitely need to see Layla and Spencer do something because that to me just does not track. So we need this Friendsgiving so that we can get everything out on the table so that we can start to forgive and heal and all that jazz and move on. And here come Carrie with her little drop out of nowhere, uninvited guest. I'm probably in love with Layla. I got smoke for all you hoes vibe, and I'm not feeling it. I'm really just not feeling it. I really feel like Carrie's finna F you know what up and leave, y'all. Try not to curse as much as I usually do. So she about to F things up and leave. Dang, and Layla is not gonna be able to like Layla's gonna be the type to not even be able to check Carrie until she done way too much BS. Fix it, Jesus. Please fix it. Yes, I definitely think that not everyone receives a friendly welcome as Carrie having smoke for Spencer and Olivia when they arrive. And please, Spencer and Olivia, don't arrive to Layla's house together, but y'all know they are. Y'all know Spencer and Olivia are going to arrive together at Layla's house. And I'm not saying that, oh, they can't be together and all that, y'all. I'm just saying take the visual slow. This is going to be hard. This is not something that you can just do easily. Like this sis was looking real distraught on them steps looking at that Instagram from Dillon. Please do not show up at this Friendsgiving hand in hand being all Olivia super cute. Just tone down this Olivia super cute to like 50% and get through this damn dinner, please. And of course, Billy, Olivia, Patience, and Coop and Laura will also be in this episode. We don't get anything in the synopsis about Billy and Laura and what they're actually going to be doing. So hey, maybe they having their own little date day on their own. Maybe this is, yeah, especially if I'm right about Grace having a little date. Maybe we get a little date day with Laura and Billy, because the last time that we saw Laura and Billy in the episode, but they weren't mentioned in the synopsis, I think was the cabin episode. And we know that Billy had came over to like fix things, and then they started to be like, oh, well, I'm not dating other people, and oh, I'm kind of interested, whatever. But then, child, their whole world has been turned upside down by their children since then. So we don't even know where Billy and Laura stand and if they are still reconciling. And I was going to work on a video about that. Y'all let me know if y'all want to talk about Billy and Laura's relationship. And there you have it, y'all. That is my episode 16 synopsis breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know all of your predictions, theories, and thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give your girl a like because I know you liked the video. You made it to the end. And because you did, go ahead and put in your comment for a football emoji so that I know that you're a real one. You watched the whole video and I got to show you some extra special real love. I thank y'all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, I am working on a thank you video for the cast and crew of All American. So if you would like to be a part of that, then send an email to heyteamvane@gmail.com so that we can make sure to include you when we reach out to get video submissions to compile for a gift to the cast and crew. Just our way of saying thank you for a phenomenal season 3, and we appreciate all the entertainment, laugh, loves, and tears. And with that said, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Be sure again to subscribe. I have new videos dropping every day, as well as videos dropping from other series. I'm covering a lot of content right now, y'all. So I know that we all love All American, but get into these other shows as well, because I know I'm covering at least 1 or 2 other shows that you are also watching, and I would love for you to show me some comment, like, and viewer love on those videos as well. As always, I got my All American playlist link for you right here, as well as 2 additional things that you can watch if you're looking for something new right here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.